All right, let's dive into something really interesting today.
Yeah.
Cat socialization at animal shelters.
So.
We've got this volunteer training manual from Philly Paws.
Oh, wow.
And it is not
Okay.
what you would expect. This is not just like pet the kitty.
Yeah.
This is like hardcore turning them into adoptable, wonderful creatures.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing how they acknowledge right away that the shelter itself can be so stressful.
Oh, yeah?
You know, for these cats.
Oh, for sure.
And it creates this vicious cycle.
Right.
Stressed cats.
Less adoptable.
Less adoptable. They stay longer.
Yep. More
stress.
Makes sense.
More health problems even.
Yeah, it's like I just think about, like, if I was constantly bombarded with new sights and sounds and...
Absolutely, all the time.
Yeah, I'd be a mess.
It's overwhelming.
So how do they address this? How does Philly Paws?
Well, they have this really interesting two-pronged approach.
Okay.
One is called cat socialization.
Okay. Where they're building that positive relationship
Yeah.
between cats and humans.
Makes sense.
And then the other one is cat positive training.
Yeah.
Where they're actually doing things like flicker training to teach them tricks.
Hold
to
on.
bring out their personalities.
Flicker training for cats.
Yes.
Okay, this I gotta hear more about.
You do.
But I'm also curious.
Yeah.
Do they like give every cat a personality test?
They do?
Or something before they decide?
They use questionnaires.
Oh, wow.
And they even use Trello.
No.
The project management software.
To track the cats.
To track their progress.
What? This is amazing.
Are reorganized.
Okay, but before we get to like the actual techniques and stuff,
right?
I did notice that they talk a lot about cat communication.
They do.
Which makes sense.
But it's
if you're trying to socialize them, you have to know what they're thinking.
It is, exactly. And, you know, it's easy to misread them.
Like, a lot of people think a twitching tail means happy.
Yeah.
But it can also be a sign of agitation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to push a cat too far.
I see.
If it's not feeling it.
So it's not just what the signal is, it's also the context.
Exactly. You have to look at the whole picture.
Yeah.
Ears, tail, body posture, vocalizations.
Right.
Like, if a cat's ears are flat, their tail is tucked, they're giving you a low growl. That's a clear sign. Back off.
Not today.
Not today.
Okay, so you've observed your cat.
Yeah.
And it seems like they might be receptive.
Okay.
Do they have, like, specific ways to approach a cat?
They do. Slow and gentle is the key.
Okay.
Offering your hand to sniff.
Okay.
But not forcing it.
Gotcha.
And the slow blink.
Really?
Did you know that's like a cat's way of saying, I trust you?
I did not.
It's amazing.
I thought they were just masters of the side-eye.
Well, I mean...
But you know what?
Yeah.
My cat does slow blink at me. I just never knew what it meant.
That's the beauty of this manual.
Oh.
It sheds light on these little...
Subtleties.
Subtleties, yeah.
Okay.
That we might miss.
So we've got this foundation now.
Yeah.
Of, like, understanding...
yeah.
What the cat is trying to say. How do they actually use that...
Right.
To socialize them?
Well, the key is positive association.
Okay.
So you're using food...
Treats.
Playtime, to show them that being around humans...
Can be fun.
Can be a good thing.
Yeah.
Not just the person who locks you in a cage.
Right, exactly.
The bringer of good tidings.
Yeah,
okay, but how do you...
So you're shifting their whole perception of humans.
Do they give any, like, tips on how to do that?
They do. They talk about using measures of progress.
Okay.
Like blinking.
Okay.
Coming out of hiding.
Yeah.
Playing, eating, grooming. Even using the litter box in the presence of humans.
I can see how that would be.
Yeah. A victory.
It is. Those little wins and building from there.
Okay, so that's the socialization part.
Right.
But now we're getting into the cat positive training.
Right, exactly.
Which I want to talk about that clicker training.
Yes.
Because I swear I've read somewhere that cats are way harder to train than dogs.
You know, that's a common perception.
Okay.
But it's not entirely accurate.
Okay.
They do address that in the manual.
Good.
It's not that cats are untrainable.
Okay.
It's just that they have different motivations and shorter attention spans than dogs.
Yes, that tracks.
So you have to adapt your approach.
Okay, so it can be done.
It can.
I'm intrigued, but I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
Why do they bother?
Yeah. Well, first off, mental stimulation.
Okay.
Right? Especially for cats stuck in cages.
Yeah, that's true.
But it also strengthens the bond with their human.
Oh, I like that.
And they say it can even be used to teach potentially life-saving skills.
Okay,
like if they escape.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
If a cat escapes and it's clicker trained to come, that could save its life.
Wow.
You know?
So this is...
It's giving them tools for navigating a world. That can be pretty scary.
Okay, I'm starting to get it. This is not just about shake my paw for the adoption photo. This is like...
It's about giving them skills that can improve their lives long term. And they even say it makes them more appealing to potential adopters.
Okay, so tell me how they do this.
Right.
Is it just like clicking and treating?
It's similar.
Okay.
But you have to adapt to the cat and their preferences.
Of course.
First, you charge the clicker by clicking and giving a treat.
Okay.
Okay.
So the click becomes like...
a predictor.
A predictor of good things.
Of good things.
Okay, got it. Then you start shaping behaviors.
Okay.
Breaking down a desired action.
Right.
Like sit
Right.
into smaller steps.
Yeah.
And you reward them
Okay.
for each step in the right direction.
Oh, interesting.
Eventually, they connect the dots.
So it's like a puzzle for them.
It is.
Okay.
With delicious rewards along the way.
Gotcha. But you got to keep the sessions short, right?
Short, frequent sessions are key.
Because cats... they have other things to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this is where things get interesting.
Yes.
They say cats can learn some pretty impressive tricks.
They do? Like what?
Like high fives, fetching.
Fetching.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's unpack this.
Okay. They even mention jumping through hoops.
Jumping through hoops?
Jumping through hoops.
Like a cat circus?
Yeah, like a cat circus.
Okay, I don't believe it.
Well,
but the manual says it's possible.
It does. And they say these aren't just party tricks either.
Okay.
Like teaching a cat to go to their mat can help them feel secure.
Oh, that's a good point.
In a new environment.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or a cat who loves to fetch.
Okay.
Could be the perfect outlet for their energy.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's about finding the tricks that work.
Exactly.
For that specific cat.
Exactly. Play to their personality.
Yeah, okay.
And they have all these great examples
of
how these seemingly silly tricks have helped cats adjust
that's cool.
to new homes.
I love that.
You know?
It's not just about the entertainment value. It's like actually helping them thrive. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What else is in this manual?
I thought it was interesting how they use data.
Really?
Yeah, they track the effectiveness of their techniques.
So they can see what's working.
Exactly.
To lead to more adoption.
Yeah, and then they refine their approach.
Oh, wow.
It's very data-driven.
Smart.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think a volunteer manual would be that in-depth. You wouldn't, but it's...
But that's awesome.
Yeah, they're serious about this.
Yeah.
And they even encourage volunteers to share their observations.
Oh, cool.
And suggestions.
So it's like a collaborative...
It is. It's very collaborative.
Effort.
Yeah.
I love that.
Everyone contributes.
Yeah, that's cool.
To the knowledge base.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the how.
Right.
But I think it's important to, circle back to the why.
The why.
Like, why go through all this trouble?
Why bother?
What's the point?
The goal is really simple.
Okay.
To increase adoptability.
Oh, okay.
A well-socialized cat is a happy cat.
Right.
And a happy cat is more likely...
Yeah. To get adopted. Okay, so they're giving them a fighting chance.
They are.
Finding a good home.
Absolutely. And, you know, they talk about how the longer a cat stays in a shelter, the more their well-being can decline.
Yeah, it's that vicious cycle.
It is.
We talked about.
Exactly. So by investing in this socialization, we can break that cycle.
Give them a better future.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So this is bigger than just, like, sit, stay, shake.
It is. It's about understanding their needs and helping them thrive long term.
This has been really eye-opening.
It has.
I thought this manual was going to be, like, dry and boring.
Right.
But it's actually, like...
It's fascinating.
Really insightful.
It is.
And heartwarming.
I know. It's really well done.
Yeah.
They clearly care about these cats.
Yeah. What else stood out to you?
I was really struck by the emphasis on patience.
Oh, yeah.
And understanding...
With cats, you got to be patient.
You do.
Yeah.
They say every cat is an individual.
Right.
They'll progress at their own pace.
You can't force a cat to do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And building trust takes time.
Right.
There will be setbacks.
For sure.
Frustrations. But the key is to be patient.
Yeah.
And focus on the cat's well-being.
So meet them where they are.
Exactly. Yeah. And celebrate those little victories.
Yeah.
They talk about how even a simple head boop from a cat who used to cower.
Right.
That's progress.
That's huge.
It is.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about my own cat now.
Yeah.
It's a little grumpy.
Okay.
But I can see how these techniques could help us,
I think this manual has something for everyone who loves cats.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether
It's not just about shelters. It's about...
It's about enriching their lives.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool.
No matter where they are.
This is great. I mean, it's not just about getting them out of shelters.
Right.
It's about
giving them a good life.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You know?
We've covered a lot
Yeah.
in this deep dive.
Clicker training.
Yeah, clicker training, slow blinking.
Slow blinking.
I feel like a cat expert now.
Almost.
Before we wrap up,
Yeah.
is there anything else?
You know what really stood out to me?
Okay.
Was the emphasis on play.
Oh, yeah.
And how important that is.
I know cats need to play.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of it as like
Yeah.
a socialization thing.
They explain that play serves multiple purposes, helps them release energy, reduce stress, practice their hunting instincts, keep their minds sharp, and it provides opportunities for positive interactions.
With humans.
With humans, exactly.
So when we play with our cats, we're not just like entertaining them.
No, it's more than that. We're actually like, you're helping them develop social skills and build trust. And they give specific examples of how to use play to do that, like interactive toys, feather wands, laser pointers, encouraging those natural behaviors.
Right, like the chasing and the pouncing.
Exactly. And that helps them develop coordination, problem-solving skills, even social skills.
Wow, okay.
If you play with them with other people.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know?
So it's like a fun way to teach them about the world.
Exactly.
I like it.
And they say, especially for shy or fearful cats, play can be so powerful for building that trust. Yeah. Showing them that humans can be a positive experience.
Okay.
It's not just about passing the time.
Right.
It's fundamental to their well-being.
I'm learning so much about cats today.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
It is.
They're such amazing creatures.
Yeah. So the Philly POW manual really emphasizes that play is so important.
It is.
From the shelter to the home.
Wow. This has been an eye-opening, deep dive. It really has.
We've learned about the challenges of the shelter environment. We've learned about cat communication.
Yeah.
Clicker training.
Clicker training.
Anything else you want to share from the manual?
What really resonated with me was how much they emphasize that each cat is an individual.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's so easy to just think of them as like, cats are aloof or...
Right. They're all the same.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
But this manual really drives home the point that they all have their own personality.
Right.
History, needs.
That's like, if you've met one cat.
Exactly.
You've met one cat.
Exactly. And they encourage you to really see that. Yeah. Observe their behavior.
Okay.
Figure out what makes them tick.
Right.
And tailor your approach.
So it's not just like one size fits all.
No, not at all.
It's more like you're a cat detective.
Right. You're figuring them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they even have like specific guidelines on how to approach a cat. Based on their body language.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know, if a cat is cowering in the back of the cage.
Yeah.
That's not a cat who wants to be petted.
Nope. Right. Not today.
Not today.
Yeah, let them
come to you.
Come to you, yeah.
On their terms.
This is good stuff.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I'm learning a lot.
This is applicable to any cat.
Yeah. Not just
shelter cats.
Shelter cats, yeah.
Yay.
I'm going to use some of this stuff.
I think we all should.
With my cat.
Yeah, because it's about shifting our perspective. Yeah. From like, how do I get this cat to do what I want?
Right, yeah.
To how can I understand this cat?
Oh, that's good.
And meet their needs.
That is a good shift.
It is. It's subtle.
Yeah.
But it's important.
We tend to, I think, project our own expectations onto our cats.
Yeah.
Like, they're just little furry humans.
They're not.
They have their own thing going on.
They do. They have their own language, their own way of interacting.
Okay.
And the manual even talks about, like, providing vertical space, scratching posts, things like that.
Makes them feel comfortable.
Can make a huge difference in their well-being.
So it's not just about...
It's not just about...
the direct interaction. It's also the environment.
It's the environment, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Man, we've learned so much.
We have.
From this one manual.
Oh, in one manual.
We went from, like, Clicker training.
Clicker training.
To slow blinking.
Is the slow blink.
It's amazing.
There's a whole world.
Cats are complex creatures.
They are.
I feel like I'm just scratching the surface now.
And I think that's the takeaway.
Yeah.
We can always learn more.
Right.
You know? They're constantly evolving.
Yeah, manuals.
Well, both, really. But the more we're willing to observe, learn from them, the better our relationships will be.
That is a great point. I love that.
Right.
So to all our listeners out there, pay attention.
Pay attention to your cats.
Watch their body language.
Try some of these tips.
Try those tips.
Yeah.
We talked about be patient.
Be patient.
Have an open mind.
And you might be surprised what you learn.
Even just like a cozy hiding spot.
Yeah.
Or a little play session.
They make all the difference.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know?
Well, I think that about wraps it up for today.
I think so.
This has been another fascinating deep dive into the world of cats.
Into the world of cats.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.